So, Forza Horizon 6 on PS5, man, I have been seeing this literally everywhere. A lot of people have been talking about it. And to be honest, I think a lot of people are wondering, well, where the heck is Forza Horizon 6 on PS5? Now, we all do know the game is set to come out later this year. We all do know that, as Microsoft and Playground have basically said it. But we also do not know exactly when later this year actually is, bro. It can literally release in December for all we know. And we also do know, when looking at the PlayStation Store, it says release date to be determined. So, yeah, we really don't know, or at least announced anyway, which a lot of games say announced, and they could say announced pretty much a year before the game even launches. Now, we also do know, guys, Forza Horizon 6 launched on Xbox and PC back in May. We are currently almost in September, so if we do some quick maths there, June, July, August, and September. So that is almost heading into month number 4 of the game being out. Now, I wouldn't expect this game to launch in September, just putting that out there, as there is a lot of games coming in September. We all do know that. But we also do know that Playground Games have been doing post-launch updates on Forza Horizon 6 and covering some things, even though basically everybody has talked about that, yeah, it has not been good, bro. 3 months into the game, we all have agreed that the updates, other big content creators, and even a lot of the community, it has not been very good and definitely not what people have expected. And what's kind of wild, though, is with all of that being said, a lot of other people are sitting back, including a lot of PlayStation 5 players, basically sitting there and going, okay, well, we see how this game is doing, right? And we're also seeing how there is no concrete launch information for the game. And to be honest, the question it's making me ask is, well, are we actually getting to the point where the PS5 release is just taking too long at this point, man? I really think it is definitely putting a lot of weird things in a lot of players' head at this point. And guys, you know what the other part is? The longer Microsoft waits to do this, I kind of think in ways it might even be harder to sell Forza Horizon 6 to PlayStation players. And before you say anything, let me explain why I do feel this way. We all do know a lot of the PlayStation players got Forza Horizon 5, and that game, guys, was also a brand new experience for most people, because not everybody on PS5 or even playing PlayStation. Many of them have probably never even played Forza. I was also one of them. So Forza Horizon 5 was a brand new experience that basically none of them, including me again, have never really tried. Now, the big difference now is, though, a lot of them have been playing Forza Horizon 5, and they still might even be on it, and now FH6 is now out. And the thing is, a lot of the PlayStation players might even be watching a lot of the Forza Horizon 6 coverage, seeing what a lot of the content creators are saying about it, seeing what everyone has been saying. They've seen Xbox and PC players play this game for months, and probably a lot of that is barely a month for many people. And they're also already noticing the amount of insane hype has wore off so dang quick on this game, even worse than other titles. And they're also seeing the criticism, they're seeing how the updates are, they're seeing the rehashed cars they already are using on FH5, that a lot of them they can't even use in FH6. And then they're also noticing that a lot of the cars that they have in that game that they're driving around, they'll get on FH6 and then probably have to unlock those cars again. And to be honest, they're probably watching the entire player count legit just fall, bro, because it kind of blows my mind with that. And a lot of them might just move on to other games, or maybe before it even comes out, bro, they might buy Grand Theft Auto 6 or buy, there's like, what, 15 games coming out in September. They might just buy one of those games, or maybe wait for some other ones to launch, because this game is taking way too long. I could even see this game launching next year at this point if they don't do something, because let's be honest, they can't launch this game in November, alright? They can't do that. October, I could definitely see for a window, and then maybe December. But even then, I don't know if people are going to leave Grand Theft Auto 6 for Forza Horizon 6 when people have been waiting probably 10 years to play the game. It's almost going to be like, okay, Microsoft's probably like, alright guys, we are finally coming to PS5. And people might be like, that's cool, but here's the thing, we do not care anymore. Or maybe, do we still care about Forza Horizon 6? We've waited so dang long, we've seen everyone else playing this game. And the biggest thing is, when you are sitting there and waiting to play this, the overall conversation around the game can easily change while you're waiting or wanting the game to come out. You're seeing other people play, you see what they are saying about it. It really is going to be a bit concerning, man, because I kind of wonder if a lot of players will not even bother getting the game now. Because, guys, I'm going to say, if you're playing Forza Horizon 5 and you're massively waiting for 6, I really do think a majority of y'all, if you are waiting, you might end up being a bit disappointed with how similar the games are, man. I'm just going to throw that out there. You might end up being a bit disappointed if you're hoping it's going to be a brand new, amazing experience compared to 5. I will say some areas, maybe like the map, but other ones, probably not. Now, the crazy part is Forza Horizon 5 did do over 5.5 million copies on PS5, which we do know. And that does show that players are wanting other racing games, or PlayStation players definitely will buy and play Forza Horizon. But the thing is, though, will Forza Horizon 6 be able to maintain that overall hype and craziness that FH5 had, as it was a brand new experience for most people on PlayStation? Now that many of them have played Forza Horizon 5, will they be able to do that with Forza Horizon 6? Will they be able to stick to that game? Will they notice that it's a brand new experience of what it actually is compared to that game? Is it different enough? You know what I mean? And maybe the overall excitement is probably going to get a lot of those players that might even end up jumping before they even get on the game, man. People might end up canceling their pre-orders, or they're like, man, these people are already bored in a few months. Now, will the game probably sell millions? I could probably see 1 million plus copies, depending on when the game does end up launching, man, because at this point, I really don't know. Could we see this in maybe December? Could we maybe see something come out next year with this game? Who knows? Because right now it's kind of weird, and there's even some speculation, which, to be honest, I kind of doubt this, but people are trying to say that the game won't launch on PS5. But to be real, I think it will, because they know they'll probably make $100+ million from it, so Microsoft will probably do it. And I think the CEO said something about "we hear you" when someone said, "where's the game on PS5?" So it does seem like they are listening a bit and going, okay, well, we know people want this game, and here we are approaching September. And again, I kind of doubt the game's coming out this month, guys, because they would have said something. I could maybe see October. We all do know November ain't happening, maybe December. If not, they might end up waiting till like maybe February to March, bro. And to be real, I don't know if that's going to be one of the best options they can do at this point. We all have seen a lot of people talking about this. I do think at that point, people might just end up almost being kind of done with the game a bit, or not even bothering with it anymore, man. Because here's the thing. I've already been seeing people saying that they're not going to bother with the game now. They don't really feel like playing it. Which, to be real, is not that surprising, because I think once people actually play the game a bit, guys, I don't want to be that dude, but I bet you a lot of people will end up getting bored again in probably around a month or so, because they will end up getting through most of it and noticing that it's the festival playlist, and see how similar the game is to FH5 in a lot of ways, and seeing how the post-launch content is legit just terrible, is probably not going to attract a lot of people. And I mean, heck, bro, PlayStation players can be viewing the game right now, seeing what people are saying, and basically not even bother getting it, as they really don't see a point in getting it, especially with some of the other games that are coming out. But honestly, though, I am super curious to know what y'all think about this, because I really do think we really are getting to a point where a lot of people might be like, man, y'all are taking way too long with this PS5 release. I've been seeing people ask them on X and stuff as well, like, where's the game for PS5? And I think at that point, if they wait too long, man, most people are probably just going to stop caring, bro, and I think we're kind of already getting to that point. Now, we all do know the game was going to launch afterwards compared to Xbox and PC, but I don't think a lot of people even thought about a December or possibly a 2027 release window if the game doesn't come out in October. I mean, heck, maybe they could shadow drop it or announce something in September. I don't know. But honestly, they better do something quick. And the thing is, though, will that end up fixing all the issues of different things with the game, with like more people being on in certain areas? To be honest, guys, I don't really think so, as I really do believe once people start playing the game a little bit more that were on PS5, as I also experienced this, they're going to quickly realize that, yes, the game is fun, but they're also going to be like, dang, this really is super similar to FH5. Like, I was kind of expecting more, man. I mean, 5 years later, this game was hyped up massively. And y'all know what's wild, though, is that could even follow the entire suit of maybe players are already kind of lost their hype on the game and they haven't even played it yet. Seeing the overall reviews and what many people are saying about this game being so similar to 5, I almost can guarantee that some players might end up getting disappointed when they play it, or basically already have. And I do truly believe if Microsoft continues to wait or pushes this game to like December, maybe even next year, I bet you even less players are going to buy this game on PlayStation, dude. Now, could some of this stuff be new to a lot of people? Again, guys, if you are new to Forza Horizon, or maybe FH5 was your first Forza Horizon game, then yes, it's probably going to be amazing, and FH6 might even be a really fun experience, but I almost guarantee you a lot of people are going to be expecting more, and the saddest part is, guys, I think the more that the game goes on, a lot of people that were expecting to get this game or wanting to get it are already seeing this, and I really think that could end up differing them in wanting to even buy Forza Horizon 6. We're kind of seeing it, and the longer this takes, I think it might end up getting even worse than this. Do let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Do you guys think Forza Horizon's going to launch in October, or do you think it's going to come out in December, or could we possibly see a 2027 release, which would be honestly wild if they did announce that? I'd like to think that maybe they won't. October, December is my main guess, but they also do know they're going against a game that could make players not want to spend $100 on Forza, and they'd rather spend $100 on Grand Theft Auto, so that's probably another issue if they choose to launch the game later. They're kind of getting in a weird spot, and after a lot of the people probably seeing what the Xbox and PC players are also saying, it's probably already in a pretty weird spot.